Hello everyone. For your individual assignment, for those who are use group data for your analysis, in this video I'm going to show you how to find numerical measure for a group data. So let's start. Okay, first, this is your online survey. Make sure you have 30 responses and click this spreadsheet icon. Click it. And this is your data, 30 data or your database. Copy all data, or you can use shortcut key Control A, or just select all, and then using shortcut key Control C for copy, and open your new Excel. Okay, let's see. Click new. Okay. New Excel and Control V or V. Okay, so this is your data, or maybe it looks quite messy a bit, so you can organize your data from your Excel. For example, let's say, are you female or male? Instead of kind of like question, you just change or rename it as a gender. It's up to you, because this is your own data, as long as you understand that this name for which category. So marital status for M status, let's see, and then age, I just delete the example, and price, would you spend for a cup of bubble tea? This one, price per cup. Alright, so gender, marital status, I put in color, yellow color. Age, this one I just want to highlight the important data. Okay, so open your individual assignment question. Okay, part 2, summarize the descriptive statistics result. For A, Roman 1, choose demographic variable. So demographic variables such as gender, marital status, what is your current employment status. This is an example of demographic variable. In this case, I'm using gender and marital status. This is my option, gender and marital status. For Roman 2, graph of money spent, this is my data, and Roman 3, graph for age, this is my data. Okay, so now how to draw graph from demographic variable. Okay, so let's say I'm taking this gender, highlight all, just Control C, copy, new sheet, and then you see. Alright, so this is my data for gender, just put it right, and then draw any graph from here, from this data. So how to do that? You go to insert, pivot table, so select a table or range, and make sure all these data are selected. Okay, from A1 until A32, and then new worksheet. Okay, so once you click OK, you tick gender, right? So now you have two options, female and male. If you are given 3 options, then you're gonna have 3 options, maybe female, male, or prefer not to say, and this gender move to these values. Okay, so I have 17 responses female responses, and 14 male responses, so total I have 31. Okay, so should I just need 30? Okay, so this is actually the same thing, but just you can ignore this step because I want to choose 30 responses only. Done. So I'm just delete the last one. Delete. So this is my copy. Okay, so repeat again. So gender. Okay, so now I have 30, okay, which is 16 female responses and 14 male responses. Alright, now from here, how to draw a graph? You just select the data and insert. I'm using, maybe I'm choose pie chart, 3D pie chart. Okay, so blue and orange color, so you just go to design. Maybe you can choose anything, maybe this thing, this option, maybe this. All right, okay. It's up to you. You can choose any 2D pie chart, 3D pie chart. It's up to you. So this title change to chart of each. Okay, and then 47% and 53%. Okay, so do the same thing, repeat the same step for marital status because we need two demographic variables. So from here, okay, just click, you Control C, which is copy the table and open your Microsoft Word. Okay, so C, Control V. Okay, so Control copy and Control paste to your Microsoft Word. So this is your part 2. Okay, so this is your part 2. And then follow the question, analyze your data, and describe your figure. Okay. And then for your age, I'm show you one example for graph of age. Okay, so go back to your original data. So age is here. This one. So control copy, just use new sheet. Do it again. Okay. So I just rename it so that I'm not confused because I have so many tabs below. So I just rename as a age. Alright. So this is not necessary to follow. Alright, now how to draw graph for age and then how to find the mean, mode, median, variance for age data. Go to insert again, pivot table. So select all data, new worksheet, and OK. So once you click OK, you tick age and move to rows. And okay, so you can see here row labels is actually the age, and sum of age is actually we are not looking for sum. Actually, we have to use count. So how to change the summations value? Not sum, but we need to use count. So click the drop down menu here, value field setting, choose count. Okay, right. So once you click OK, so this is age, so I can rename it. Choose age, and count of age is actually the frequency. Custom name, change to frequency. Okay, so it looks like not really good table, which is they have 18 years old, 19 years old, 5 people, 21 years old, 5. So make it in group. Just click any value, right click, okay, right click, and then go to group. So just untick ending starting 18, because 18 is the minimum age, and by use 3. So this one is actually your, you have to find K. Remember, go back to their notes, K, or just put as default if your data is 30. If your data is 30, then you can use 3. So okay, and then you're gonna have 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 groups with respective frequency. So 18 until 20 years old, you have 6 responses. 21 until 23 years, 8, and so on and so forth. Which is your total frequency equal to 30. Okay, now how to find sample mean for group data. This table we call as a group data, where your age is given in group. 18 until 20 is group data. If ungrouped data is something like this. It's something like 18 years old, like you have 1 responders. 19 years old, you have 1 responder. So that one we call as a ungrouped data. This is group data. So now you have to find sample mean. Sample mean, median, mode, quartile 1, quartile 2, maximum age, minimum age, interquartile range, IQR, and then range, then sample variance, and this is sample standard deviation. Okay. Explore it, put in color, this, all border. So this is the value. I will put the value later here. Okay, to find sample mean for group data, first you add one more column for minimum value and maximum value. So what is your minimum value here? It's 18. Okay, this is the group. 18 is the minimum age, and maximum age is 20 years old. This one 21 and 23, 24 and 26. This one minimum is 27 and maximum 29, 30 to 32. And then you have to find midpoint. is your x. Okay, so midpoint is 18 until 20 years old. What is the midpoint between 18 until 20? So how to find the midpoint? It's equal to maximum number minus minimum number, then divided by 2. It's not 1. Sorry, it's not minus, it's 1 plus. So you will get 19. So just drag to the next column or just double click. Make sure you have plus arrow, double click, and then you will get the midpoint for each classes, for each class. Let's say 19, 22, 25, 28, and 31. Okay, and next you have to find the frequency, which is f. For frequency, multiply with x, which is your midpoint. Sorry, your x here. So you just write equal frequency. So equal to frequency multiply, just press star, with x. X is a midpoint, which is 19. Okay, so from here, if you have this 18, change to your minimum. Click your minimum and enter. So f6 multiply with 19 is equal to 114. 114, and then do the same thing, double click, and this one just delete. Click this cell and delete. So 114, correct. 8 multiply with 22 is 176, yeah. 3 multiply with 25 is 75, 252, and 124, yeah, correct. And then you have to find the summations of f multiply with x. So how to find the summations? Highlight all, give one extra blank column, blank cells here, and click auto sum. Then total is 741. And next column, it's frequency multiply with x power of 2. So it's equal to frequency is 6 multiply with x. X is 19, but now power of 2. Same thing, this 18, click the minimum, then enter. So f, which is 6 multiply with 19 square, is equal to 2166. So double click, and 3872, correct. 1875, correct. And find the summation. Highlight all until one more blank cells here. Click auto sum, and then you will get. Okay, and then next you have to find the cumulative frequency. Okay, so for cumulative frequency, okay, just for the frequency, which is 6, so here put 6, and this one next actually equal to 8 plus the previous frequency, which is 6, and this one equal to current frequency is 3 plus 14 equal. Then current frequency for this class is 9 plus with the previous frequency, which is 17, equal, and then 4 plus previous frequency, sorry, 4 plus with previous frequency 26. Enter. So make sure you get 30 tally with the total frequency 30. Alright, so now how to find the sample mean? So sample mean is equal to summations of frequency multiplied with x, this one, divided by total frequency, which is 30. Click and enter. So now your average age is 24.7 years old. Next, find median. How to find median if you are given group data? So for median, say put here median. So for median, you need a certain value and substitute into the formula, which is first you have to identify which is your median class. So how to identify your median class? So first you have to take frequency, which is now is 30. Put here find median class. So median class is equal to total frequency, which is 30. If you have 50 total frequency, then just use 50. But now I have 30 data, then divided by 2. Divided by 2 because it's median. The middle number is equal to 50. Alright. So you have to go to the cumulative frequency and find what is the number that the first higher than your median class number, which is 15. So if you look at this, is 14. 14 is still below the 15, and then next is 17. So 17 is greater than the 15. So we will consider this 24 until 26 years old as the median class. So this is your median class. Just highlight. Yellow. So this is your median class. Okay, so now from this median class, you have to identify what is your lower boundary. Lower boundary. So your lower boundary, so this one 24. So lower boundary, it's before you reach 24, which is 23. Move to 24. In between is 23.5. So 23.5 is your lower boundary. And then you have to identify your cumulative frequency before your median class. CF for cumulative frequency before median class. So cumulative frequency before your median class is 14. This is your median class. Before median class is 14. You can put here 14. And then you have to identify your W, which is the width for each class, DTH, which is So from 24 until 26, it's included 24, 25, and 26, which is equal to 3. And next you have to find G. Okay, which is G is the frequency for the median group. F is frequency for median class. Okay, so what is the frequency for your median class? This is your median class. Frequency is 3, so it's equal to 3. Okay, that's it. And go to this median equal sign. The formula is, take the lower boundary, which is just choose click this one, M5 23.5, and plus with, put bracket 2 times median class is 15, then minus with cumulative frequency before median class. Okay, close bracket, and then you have to divide it by frequency for median class, and close bracket, and then multiply with W width, and then enter. So you will get your answer. So your median is 24.5 years old. Okay, so now how to find mode. So here, mode. Okay. So for mode, you have to identify what is your model class first. So your model class is equal to the highest frequency. So based on this data, your highest frequency is 9. So 9 is 27 years old until 29. So this one is considered your mode class or model class. So I like a different color. Model class. Alright. So this is your model class. And then you have to find lower boundary, same thing, but now I'm just using the short form L. So same thing, L for lower boundary. So L, lower boundary for your model class is 26.5, because 26 plus 27 divided by 2, then you will get 26.5. And then you have to find frequency. F is a frequency for model class. So frequency for your model class is 9. And then you have to find frequency before model class and frequency after model class. So frequency before, so frequency before model class is 3. This is your model class. Frequency before model class is 3. So just write here 3. And frequency after model class is 4. Let's write 4. And then you have to find frequency for model class. Just write short form FM. So this is FM. one is F before, so minus 1. This one frequency model class after model class n plus 1. So this one is frequency for model class Fm. Frequency for model class, you have to minus with the frequency before model class, which is equal to frequency for model class is 9, then minus with frequency before model class, which is 3, is equal to 6. And then next, frequency for model class minus with frequency for model class after model class, which is equal to 9 minus with 4 equal, then you will get 5. Alright, that's it. Then here for mode is equal to, press equal sign, lower boundary 26.5 and plus with frequency for model class minus frequency before, which is 6, then divided by frequency divided by 6 again, minus with plus with frequency for model class minus frequency for after model class, close bracket, and then next multiply with W, which is W same thing, which is 3, is equal to 3. This one. So enter. First I add one more for W for width, which is equal to 3 as well. So we do it again, equal to lower boundary and plus with 6 divided by 6 P9 plus with 5. Okay, 2 times close bracket, then divide and multiply with by 3. Enter. Then you will get 28.8136. So how to make in 1 decimal places? So click here and go to number. So choose this one up to 1 decimal places. Okay. So now how to find quartile 1, quartile 2. So quartile 1 for group data. So for quartile 1, first you have to find which class we'll consider as the quartile 1. So for quartile 1, it's n divided by total frequency, or your n divided by 4, because quartile 1 is 25%, so divided by 4, then 100% divided by 4, you will get 25. So put here n divided by 4 is equal to n is 30 divided by 4 then I will get 7.5. So now your model class is 7.4. It's a quartile 1 class. So again, go to the cumulative frequency. So 6 is still below 7.5. So 14 is next, is bigger than 7.5. So this one you consider as your quartile 1 class. Quartile 1. So this is your quartile 1. Okay. So next you have to find frequency for quartile 1, Q1, which is frequency for quartile 1, it's 8. It's 8. And next you have to find the cumulative frequency. CF is cumulative frequency before quartile 1, which is cumulative frequency before quartile 1, it's 6. Cumulative frequency before quartile 1 is 6. Go to 6. Alright, so now go back to this quartile 1. So quartile 1, it's equal to the one more. You have to find the L, lower boundary. So lower boundary for quartile 1 is 20.5. Okay, because 20 to 21 in between is 20.5. So it's equal to lower boundary and plus with 2 times $7.5, right, and divided by 4 minus with frequency before quartile 1, cumulative frequency before, which is 6, then divided by frequency for quartile 1. One more bracket, multiply with same thing, which is 3. This one, 3. Sorry, I just repeat again. Lower boundary, so plus with n divided by 4 minus cumulative frequency before, and then you divide it by frequency and multiply with and equal to. Alright, so your quartile 1 is 21 years old, which is 21.06 is 21 years old, or 22 years old, still in between 21 to 23 years old. So I just put in 3 decimal places. Not quartile 3, this one is quartile, not quartile 2, this one is quartile 3. So next, quartile 3. So quartile 3, it's 3, you multiply with n divided by 4. So what is the answer? What is the value if 3 multiply with n divided by 4? So it's equal to 3 multiply with 30 divided by 4. It's equal to 22.5. So 22.5. So look at your cumulative frequency. 22.5 is after 17, which is here. So this class will consider as your quartile 3 as well. So model class of quartile 3. Okay. So next, find your lower boundary. Lower boundary for quartile 3. Lower boundary for quartile 3 it's 26.5. Frequency for quartile 3 it's 9. Cumulative frequency before quartile 3 it's cumulative frequency before is 17 and with it's 3. Okay, so go back here. It's equal to the same formula. Lower boundary and plus width times take the 3 multiply with n divided by 4, then minus with cumulative frequency before close bracket, then divided by frequency for quartile 3 close bracket again, multiply with 3, enter. Then it's 28.333 years old. So move to 3 decimal places. Okay, so now what is your maximum age? So maximum is 32 years old, minimum age is 18 years old. So what is your IQR? It's equal to quartile 3 minus with quartile 1. Enter. Then it's 7.271. So what is the range? It's equal to maximum age 32 minus minimum age is 18. So it's 14 years old. So next, how to find the sample variance. So for sample variance, it's almost done. For sample variance, you have to take equal sign. Sorry, equal sign summations of fx square. Fx square it's here, and then divided by total frequency. Total frequency is 30. So 30 minus 1, because it's one sample, so you have to take frequency minus 1. 30 minus 1, and then 39 divided by 29, or just put 29, and then multiply with, not multiply, it's minus with mean square, which is your mean is this one, power of 2, press shift number 6, shift cap square, and enter. So you will get 30, sorry, minus P13. This one, Fx divided by 29, which is n minus 1, Fx square summation, and divided by n 29 minus mean square. So it's 38. Then sample standard deviation, put in 3 decimal places. This one is square root of variance, so put command sqrt. Sqrt for square root of this answer. Enter. Then you will get the answer 6 years old. Okay, so this is how your data distribute, which is average age is 24.7 years old or 25, and the standard deviation is 6 years old. It's vary for 6 year. Okay, so go back to your word. Okay, let's see. Copy. So variations of money spent, not money spent, of each. Alright, now how to draw graph. Just highlight this and insert. Maybe you can choose histogram like this. So rename it. So this is the bar graph. Of each. Okay, and then you can add title. Go to design, add chart title as this title, this one, then put this one is each classes, and then for y, this is frequency. So it's up to you. You can choose any design that you love. So just control copy and paste it to your words. Okay. So this is the graph for each. Okay, and this is the table. So just substitute the value. Let's say where quartile 1 is 21, 21.063, and just continue and do your explanation. Okay, and repeat, do the same step, same thing for price per cup. Price for a cup of bubble tea. Do the same thing. Okay? Alright, so that's all. Thank you.